If you have a child or teen that will just follow you all over the house because they're not getting their way or they want something from you, the most important thing for parents to realize is this is just signaling and showing you that it is your attention, your language, your focus that is the drug they are addicted to. That's what's giving them the dopamine rush, your attention. It's as simple as that. And because of the time blindness and the ability to learn from past experiences using your hindsight, this becomes a daily battle for parents of kids with ADHD. The first thing to remember is that the ADHD brain is constantly attention seeking, stimulation seeking. So one of the best ways to get that dopamine rush is to provoke, annoy siblings, and go after parents and look after and try to get emotional control from them. And that is typically one of the first steps in this process, the child going after emotional control of the parent. This is when you're going to see them use very specific lines, like, why aren't you listening to me? Why aren't you talking to me? Why don't you love me? Why don't you care about me? My friends' parents don't do this. You're being so mean. You're traumatizing me. This is when they will use lots of lines to gain emotional control and to suck you in the moment to make sure they're getting that dopamine rush. And this tactic is often so successful for kids with ADHD. The reason they're doing it on a daily basis is simply because it works. Not because they're malicious or they have a bad character. They're doing it because it works. They recognize that when they say certain things to you, it works and they get your attention. What parents have to do in this situation is to make sure they keep their language and their focus and their body short and sweet and regulated. Your child is going to learn to regulate themselves by watching you and watching how you stay calm, not by listening to your lectures, your verbal prompts, and your words. So parents, use your internal voice. Remind yourself that they are just looking for a dopamine rush by going after you. When you provide lots of language and lots of attention to their behaviors, you are feeding into it. You are plugging their brain in and charging it based on these negative behaviors. So you are showing them that when they do it, they get charged up, they get power, and it all reinforces the behavior. So you'll want to use very quick and short phrases, like, my answer is not going to change, or we can have this discussion tomorrow when you come to me and show me you are ready.